already with a very messy head of hair, but today is a very exciting day. I don't know if I've talked to you guys yet this week, but this week has been manic. I've been so busy. I've had a lot of stuff going on work-wise. What was I going to say to you guys? Yeah, I've got a lot going on this week. If you've seen my Instagram, I'm actually working with John Lewis over there, and I have a load of home bits that I've been having to shoot this week and last week, and it's just like there's a lot to do with them. I'm working with another brand I'm going to be posting a video for on Sunday, so if you haven't checked out my Instagram, there's a lot going on there, so I would head on over there if you like a bit of home reno, like decorating sort of stuff. I might have talked about the garden yesterday. Excuse the lighting, it's quite late at night. When I say late at night, what time is it? 7 o'clock, so it's not that late. But I have been in the garden all day. We've spontaneously decided to redo the garden. I probably should have started filming earlier, but I've decided to move the bay trees. I have moved the lavender. I've also moved the Taxus baccata, also known as yew balls. Don't know why I just called it that. The yew balls, and then I will show you tomorrow morning, but I'm going to finish it tonight as much as I can. I'm actually going to finish as much as I can. I'm not going to finish it, I don't think. It's too much. But yeah, I will check in with you in the morning and I will give you a little tour of what I've done so far. Today is the next day. I need to show you guys what I've done in the garden. I bought a load of plants. I need to go and plant them, but the weather is currently looking like this. If you can tell, it's very wet, very windy. Chad's gonna kill me if he finds out I haven't planted the plants. So I'm gonna go and do that in a minute. I'm then going to have a shower. Later, I need to pop into somewhere to get some shoes. I actually don't have an outfit. Basically, we've got 2 events later that I'm really excited about, and I'm going to take you with me. And I don't have any clothes. I don't know about you guys, but obviously renovation, you just sort of wear all your best clothes when you paint, when you do stuff. So probably for the past 2 years, I haven't done a proper shop of clothes. Is that normal? Do you guys shop like once a week, once a month for your clothes? I don't really know. So I do need to replace a load of clothes, and yeah, really boring, but I do need to go clothes shopping. So I might take you with me there, depends on if I have the time in the day. So yeah, current plans for the day, head on into the garden. I then need to go shopping. I've then got some brand events that I need to attend later. So jam-packed day, and also I've got to do some work in between then. So I'm currently firing away at my emails, trying to respond to as many as possible. So yeah, let's go and get started on the garden. I might have shown you when we went to the garden centre. I'm not sure if I filmed anything, but I picked up some penstemons, some gora, and I think that's it. But I bought a lot of them. I think I bought around 20 gora, which are these things. This is the current state of the garden. I bought some penstemons, which are being absolutely annihilated by the wind. And then I bought some gora. So I've got around 20 gora that I just need to go and plant now. And I think I have around 10 or 12 penstemons to go and plant. These penstemons are either called, I think they're called penstemon raven or penstemon blackbird. Apparently they're a bird series. All of this ivy, all of this jasmine needs to be planted in pots, but I currently don't have any pots big enough. I did decimate the garden the other day, so if you've noticed, I've moved the bay trees more towards the centre of the garden to create this sort of line going down. I would go out there and speak with you, but the wind will literally take all the audio away, so I can't. I've then also moved the hydrangeas, and I think they're not liking it, obviously. I don't really need to be told that you can't move plants in the summer. I'm not stupid. However, I'm a bit rash sometimes, and I do like to do things on a whim. So if they survive, they survive. If they don't, I will get some new ones. It's not the end of the world. Obviously, I would prefer them to survive, but at the end of the day, they are plants, so I can replace them. But we're not going to think like that, because that's not very wise with money. They are very expensive. So I have been watering them every day, every morning and every night, to make sure they are not dying from thirst. And I've also fed them. So I've done the best that I can. I know I shouldn't have moved them, but I wanted to. So don't hate me. So yeah, I just need to go and plant some more penstemons, some more gora. I've planted some more Salvia caradonna. I need to go and finish it. I can't really take you out there with me, but if it gets sunnier, I will attempt to show you what I have done. So yes, wish me good luck. I will pick up the camera as soon as I finish, because we will then need to head on into, I think we're going to go into Stratford Westfield, which is the closest big shopping centre to us. And I will hopefully pick up an outfit for tonight, because I have 2 events I have no clothes for. Struggles. So yeah, wish me good luck. So we have arrived and we're really early, so I'm just standing around waiting for the time to pass by. I'm never early to anything, so if you know me, you will know that this is a very rare occasion. But we're in, I think, Tottenham Court Road. Hello guys and welcome back. So today is Wednesday and it's currently 4:45 and I have just decided I wanted to start the spare bedroom decoration. So if you're impulsive like me, stick around and I'm going to show you what I do to the spare bedroom. If you haven't seen the plans for the spare bedroom yet, let me talk you through it. So this is a spare bedroom at the moment. It's currently one of the rooms in the house that hasn't had any effort put into it, bar painting on the walls, and we actually did have some paneling put in behind the bed. Other than that, this room has remained untouched for, I think, 3 years. The bed we got in really quickly and it's a really cheap bed, which is also going to be going. And yeah, so this room is pretty much a blank canvas, and I wanted to talk you through the plans for the spare bedroom and what exactly we're going to be doing to it. So this bedroom, as you can tell, has only ever had paint. It's never had anything interesting. There are bits like this where we've boxed in old pipes that are really redundant, but things like this need to be painted, sanded, caulked, and yeah, there's just a lot going on. But the most exciting part of this room is it's going to be wallpapered, which is really exciting. And the wallpaper is beautiful. I'm obsessed with it and I think you guys are going to love it too. The wallpaper samples that I ordered were all from Farmhouse. They have a really beautiful collection called the Pernon papers, I believe, which they are all wallpapers from a French chateau that's currently being renovated in a region of France. And I'm really out of breath, sorry, I just ran up the stairs. Yeah, the papers are all from an old chateau that's being currently renovated, and I'm not sure the story behind it, but Farmhouse have basically uncovered these papers and they've decided to use them in their own collection. And these papers are beautiful. Let me show you a few of them. So this one here is called, the pronunciation, Barrassé. We'll go with that. This one is, and the best thing is, sorry, they're all paint, so they look obviously like patterns, but the beautiful thing about Farmhouse wallpapers is that they actually print the papers, I think, in a traditional way where the paint is the pattern, so it's not like a printed copy. Everything, you can feel the texture of the paint, and you might be able to see it on camera. I'm not too sure if you can see that. I've had these samples lying about for a long time, so Dougal's probably walked all across them at some point. But this one was really beautiful. This was up for contention. This is a really beautiful paper called Adelaide. There's lots of different colourways for these papers, but these are the ones I chose. Again, that would have looked lovely. I'm not going to go for this one, and I'm not going to go for the one before. I found this one, and I loved it. This one is called Achard, or Accarde. I'm not French, I don't know how to pronounce this. But this one again was really beautiful. Mixture of like a green, I guess it is green, two-tone green. But yeah, really beautiful. I really love this print, but I didn't know if I wanted to sort of go for the dark green colours in this room. It's a I want to say it's a northeast facing room, so it doesn't get that much sunlight, only in the morning until about 10. So I thought this would be lovely, and I do love embracing moody colours, but I think for the walls in this room I wanted to take it a bit lighter. And so we came across this one. If you can tell, the colour is quite similar to the colour we have on the walls at the moment, but it's the same print. It's called Suckin. It's called Achard. It's in the shade 6403. I just fell in love with this print. I asked you guys on Instagram, if you're not following me on Instagram, by the way, head on over there because I ask you guys questions like this all the time. But I asked for which papers you think were the best. And a lot of you said this one and some of the others, but I narrowed it down to my personal favourite, which is this. So what we're going to do is we're going to be taking this wallpaper on the walls. We're then going to be painting the panelling and the skirting and the door in one colour, and then the ceiling is going to be in another colour. And it's going to be very exciting. I'll give you two guesses as to what I'm thinking colour-wise on the woodwork. Actually, let me show you the samples. So another thing that's needed in this room is cornice. I also ordered some cornice samples. I haven't decided yet on a cornice, but one of the colours I decided to test on a cornice was a sulking room pink by Farrow & Paul. Now, if you know me, you know that I like really masculine colours, masculine tones, and I think pink can be quite a masculine colour, providing it's in the right setting. So this is the paint finish dead flat, so it's basically a complete matte finish. Sorry, this is really chipped. It's the finish that we've got everywhere else in the house. So in our lounge we have dead flat cardamom, and I think it just provides like a really, really luxurious, it gives it, I guess, a sort of tone, even though it's finish. But this, I was thinking alongside the paper, would look absolutely stunning. So I'm thinking ceiling and cornice, sulking room pink, wallpaper, obviously this one, at Chard 6403, and then panelling and woodwork, my good old trusty favourite, brinjal. I don't know if the tones are coming across like this on camera, but I just think that these three together look really beautiful. If not, I might just do the sulking room pink on the panelling, door and woodwork, but I think the combination of the three will give a really lovely mix of colours. It's coming across quite green on camera, but it's more white. So yes, that is the inspiration for this room. We're also going to be getting a new bed and accessories. I need to find some bedside tables. So I'm going to take you all along on the journey of finding all of that sort of stuff and the furnishings for this room. But I think I'm going to get started painting as it's now probably 5 o'clock. So let's get started painting and see how this turns out. Day 2, so you can see a sneak peek of the corner. I only did one coat on the panelling yesterday, so I'm going to do the second coat, but I decided to not paint it brinjal. Controversial, but when I was putting it on, it looked very red, and I just don't know if that was the vibe I was going for in the bedroom. I know I've used it before in the house, and I've got preference red downstairs, but for some reason in this room, it's coming across really red and not as burgundy plum-like. So, change of plans. Sulking room pink is now going to go on the panelling, ceiling, and all the woodwork. And if I like it, I might paint the window as well. Beach will probably scream at me. But I think the white window would look better pink if I'm liking the pink colour as it comes out. I am a bit fearful that it's going to look quite childish. Childish isn't the right word, just a bit feminine. I wanted this room to feel quite masculine. Whether I can play that up with the pieces in this room, I'm not too sure. but I need to get back to the company that we're getting the bed from. So I'm choosing fabrics for the bed, but the fabric that I wanted is out of stock, which is really annoying because it's a really beautiful fabric, but they are the most incredible company and they literally go above and beyond for you. So they've sent me the whole list of fabrics there, like they have access to, and I need to go through and pick one of the fabrics for the bed. I don't know if I've mentioned where the bed's coming from. It's coming from a company called Button and Sprung. They're the same place where we got our bed from in our main bedroom, which is, it's like a super king sized, the bed's called a lupin bed. It's just a style, it's got sort of like winged arms, I guess you could say. A really classic timeless bed, and I've loved it ever since we've had it. So I thought, why not get the exact same bed, smaller size, but in a different shade and maybe a different fabric. The one that we have in our bedroom is I think it's a cotton linen weave. I'm not too sure, I'll have to check. But then the one that I've ordered in here, or the one I want to order, it's going to be a pure linen. It's like a slubby linen, so you'll see the sort of texture in it. And yeah, I might show you the fabric later, which I've chosen. It was a really light fabric. You might be asking, why do you want a light fabric bed if you're looking for a masculine room? And honest answer, I don't know. I just feel like it will go really well. I might change it though to a dark, this is the pain of being like into interiors. You just have to change things when you don't like them. And I think I might change it. I'm not going to tell Chad yet, I might just order it. But I think I'm going to change it to like a pink, maybe like a tonal brown that has a pink tone in it. I'm not sure. This is a testament as to why you need to order samples and paint the room with the samples, have the fabrics in the room, put everything together in the room. Because one thing that I didn't do was do a tester on the wall, and lighting does play a really key part of colours. It brings out different tones, it makes them look sort of more green, more blue, more yellow, more red. And if I could give anyone a piece of advice, it would be test as many colours as you like and live with it in a room for a little bit and just see what you like from it, what you don't like from it. Yeah, the Sulking Room pink I'm loving, and that's what I wanted. I want that like dusky, velvety like feel to the room. Like imagine an old gentleman's club that's, I don't know how to describe it, like dark, leathery, velvet, like cigar-y wood. That's the sort of feeling I want in this room, but less that. If that makes any sense to anyone. I can picture it in my head, but I can't see it in the room yet. Yeah, and then we need to look at fabrics for curtains, for pillows, bed linens, and I might get a rug in here as well. I might try and actually play on all the fabrics. And then need to look at wall lights. So honestly, there's a lot to this video. I might have to break it down into a couple of parts because I'm going on holiday in 2 days and I haven't ordered anything. So I'm gonna get as much as I can finished in here before we go on holiday. I might try and wallpaper, I'm not sure. I'm gonna try and book someone in to do that as early as possible because I don't wanna come back and have that waiting a long time. But yeah, so today I'm gonna finish off the painting on the paneling, the woodwork, and the ceiling. I wanna get at least a first coat on, preferably a second coat. But I do think it's only gonna take 2 coats for this because it's a very good coverage fire and wall product. And if I'm honest, I don't think I've ever had to paint anything more than twice with a fire and wall paint. So yeah, I appreciate that's a lot of talking, so thank you for listening. Hope you guys are all okay. But yeah, let's carry on with the bedroom renovation, bedroom decoration, bedroom refresh, let's call it, and get to work. Also, I've just swapped my painting top. I don't know if anyone else just watches YouTube as much as I do, but I'd love to know, if you're watching this channel, who else do you watch? Because there might be some people that I'm not watching, and I would love to know if there's someone like similar vibe to me or someone that you guys really love watching that I just don't know about. So let me know down below if there are any other like creators that you watch, you love watching, and maybe I will check them out as well because I only have like 2 or 3 people that I watch religiously. But yeah, no, leave it down below because I would love to know what you guys watch. The lighting in this room is really, really bad, but this is the difference between the 2 colours. Bear in mind, this was meant to be the finished colour of brinjal, so it does look very red, and I think that's what was making me a bit nervous. I know with the second and third coat it probably would have looked better, but ideally I'd only want to do 2. This is Sulking Room pink after 1 coat, and it looks really bad on camera, but I can just tell it's probably only going to need, hopefully, only 1 more coat. Okay, dilemma. I love the ceiling colour. I've just given it a second coat, which is why it's looking so patchy. It will dry down to all have the same sort of coverage. I'm loving the ceiling colour. I'm not liking this. I don't like it. If I put the wallpaper up, it will look too much like a little girl's room. And I just know if I have this darker colour, which I know you guys are probably gonna moan out because I have red in 3 rooms at the house now, but it's a spare bedroom / office and I think it can handle the red. So yes, I'm making the executive decision to paint this back brinjal. This is actually finished. It's had all the coats it needed, which is really frustrating, but it's gonna act as a nice little undercoat now and as a primer. So waste not, want not. I've still got a lot of paint left, and that's, the ceiling's had 2 coats, this has had 2 coats. So if I need to repaint it pink, I will repaint it, but we're gonna pray for me that it's gonna end up okay. So yeah, I'm gonna get to painting this again. Fingers crossed it's gonna look good.